I'm Mallory Wall, and this is Tasha Hughes. We are here on behalf of the Ellaville County Chamber of Commerce, and we just want to welcome you all to our community of Ellaville. We are very excited to be gathered here to celebrate the launch of fiber services by Windstream. And with that, I will turn it over to Mr. Michael Four.
Thank you, Mallory. We appreciate it. I'm Michael Four. I'm president of Georgia Operations, and what a blessing it is today to be in Ellaville, celebrating the gig launch that we're doing here with fiber to over 600 facilities within this community. We're joined by a great representation of the city and the county and the state. And we want to thank you all for being here. We've also got our Windstream employees back here on the side. We've got Billy Bob Breeden. He's our director from this region. We've got Mark Compton, our local manager. His team back in there in the Windstream Kinetic shirts. And then we've got Dina Perry, who is our state government affairs official. And again, we're just really grateful to be in this community celebrating this today. So at this time, Mayor, if you'd like to say something, please.
Hey, I'm Leah Clark. I'm the mayor of Ellaville, and I just want to say how gracious we are of Kinetic by Windstream to come to Ellaville and represent us by getting fiber throughout our community. I'd like to say thank you for the commissioners and the city council for joining us today, and our city manager, Leah Clark, for the behind-the-scenes work. And I'd like to introduce Mr. Mike Chiokas, our state representative.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you so much. And Michael, I just want to shake their hand and say thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Michael and I met in Atlanta, several months ago, a year ago, talking about the expansion of the internet throughout the state, especially in the rural part of the state. Speaker David Ralston created the Rural Development Council specifically to enhance the opportunities in the rural part of the state of Georgia, and expansion of broadband is paramount. It's interesting to think of how broadband touches us in so many different ways now. Healthcare, education, public safety. I've heard comparisons of the expansion of broadband to the rural electrification of the 1930s, to the expansion of the interstate roadways under Eisenhower in the 50s. And now with today's technology, the expansion of broadband is even more critical for the quality of life in the rural part of the state. I'm proud of the state of Georgia for what they've done, their commitment, their investment in the PPP, public-private partnerships, to expand broadband in our state. And I'm very proud of Windstream for coming to the rural part of the state and actually doing the job. Michael informed me earlier that he's already done 8 of these gig expansions in the last 2 weeks. I know that they've done Marion County, which is part of my district, last year, recently, or they've also done Moultrie. So they're getting not only the smaller communities, but the larger communities in the rural part of the state. And I won't bore you with any more details of what they're doing, but it's fantastic. But yes, Sly County is a shining star throughout the state of Georgia. I can't say enough good things about their education. The school here in Sly County is actually ranked number 6 out of 180 public schools in the state of Georgia. And that's a commitment made by the parents and the citizens and the leadership in this community. Without the leadership and without the parent and the citizen participation, events like today would not occur. So I want to thank the community of Ellaville and the county of Sly, and of course Windstream for their commitment to expansion of rural broadband, and just proud as punch to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Representative. This represents one of the many rural communities that we're working in this year. We're deploying over 45,000 locations that will enable just this year across rural communities in Georgia. So there's 45, and that's in 45 different communities. So, that's not large numbers as far as each community, but that's typical of the footprint that Windstream serves. We are a very rural provider in the state of Georgia, and we appreciate Representative Chiokas' support at the state. Broadband is a big deal, and we're going to keep working on it together. So at this time, I'd like to present the mayor with a plaque. Mayor, this is just a little something to keep on your shelf in honor of this day and to celebrate the economic development opportunities that we have here in Ellaville, and we hope that you make the most of it. You know, I always say Windstream's done part. We brought the gig fiber. Now you market. You market the fact you've got gig downtown. You use this for economic development in your communities, and we look forward to seeing what that looks like.
Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. And now we'll do the ribbon cutting. Okay, Mayor. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Cool.